So the next wood burning is going to be Sandy Kaufax. I've sent the photograph that I wanted to recreate to Kinko's. They printed out 5 of these for me. I then take one of those photographs and I cut out the silhouette of what I'm actually going to be wood burning. And in this particular wood burning, what we're going to try to do is add as much depth to the picture as possible. So to do that, if you take a look at the picture, the part of the picture that's furthest away from you is this hand. And then this next comes the body, then this arm, and then this leg. This foot is actually the closest to the viewer. So we're going to be adding a double layer of veneer to this leg, and I'm not sure how that's going to look, but we're going to do it. In the meantime, so what I've got is, here's the hand, here's the background. Now the background is made up of a walnut veneer, and the pitcher's mound, I decided to use the early wood of the veneer. Here you can see how some pieces. So this veneer came with, if you looked at it, the outside edges is the early wood of the veneer. And so I looked at that and I said, geez, you know, that would make a nice pitcher's mound. It's got a kind of got that shade of let's say the dirt of the pitcher's mound. So I've taped together. You've got to tape this stuff together, and then this will be glued down on this board. Okay, I've already got lines showing where this is going to be. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be 6 pieces of veneer that will be all glued together and then glued down. Once this is glued down on this board, next I'll glue this hand, his left hand, which is just because it's a double layer of veneer. It's just a little, it'll be just a little higher than the background. Once this is in place and then that's in place, then I've already cut out, as you can see, the majority of the body. This part of the body, everything but his glove hand and arm, is actually a double veneer, 2 layers of veneer. The top layer, the grain is running the length of the body. The bottom layer, the grain is running perpendicular. And you do that so that helps prevent the top layer from cracking, which I've had a little problems with in the past. So once everything else is glued, this will get glued here, right there. And then I will add, I'm thinking about adding this part actually from the hip and adding a layer, so that would come in somewhere around here, and gluing that down And then once we have all of that, naturally all this tape will be sanded off. And once all of that is glued, then the picture's ready to be wood burned. The next step will be for me to draw onto the veneer this picture. And once that's in place, then we'll sit down and start wood burning. Once all the wood burning is complete, the next thing will be to work on the outside part of the picture. And typically what I do with that is to wood burn burn the dots into this wood, and then I usually add a thin stripe of holly. This is all holly, by the way. This veneer here is holly, the hand you can see. And that's the entire process. So we're in the beginning stages here. This project should take me, if I just stay at it, should take me another, I don't know, 2 months to complete, something like that. Been lingering on it for quite a while, to be honest with you, but other things get in the way, and so here we are. So that's it.